Naya. I dropped the empty barrage gun, raised my pulse knife. Out of my way, I don't want to hurt you. You've never hurt me, Frey. Trust me. It wasn't for lack of trying. Naya wears a familiar expression, that perfect focus, probably for weaknesses, judging me. For a moment, I'm a defenseless 7-year-old again. Your stance has gotten sloppy, she says. I glanced down at my feet. She's right. My weight's too far back. I'm out of practice. Not a lot of fistfights in real wars, turns out. We can remedy that. She raises her hands, and I remember how beautiful I used to think she was. That blend of elegance, strength, and menace. Now all I can see is the sadness in her eyes. I'm not going to fight you fair, Naya. You'll win. Then at least I've taught you something. Get out of my way. No, Frey. I serve the heir, not you. I can see past her to Rafi's door, my old bedroom. A weight lifts from me. She's here? Yes, Frey. She misses you. My pulse knife is set humming with a squeeze. Gently, carefully, not to crush it, firmly so it doesn't fly away. Don't make me hurt you. Naya shakes her head. There's no other way. There are many other ways. The world has taught me that in the last month, but in this house there is only one. I throw my knife. It roars into her. Broken fingers, broken ribs, sprains and dislocations, burning muscles, battered pride, all that pain traded for slivers of praise. Nothing is left of her but the smell of rust. I knock on my bedroom door. Rafi, it's me. An endless moment of silence, then softly, Frey? My eyes sting, something rising in my throat. My first answer isn't even a word. I grip my last grenade. Stand back. I'm about to blow this. The door slides open. Raffia stands there, her face alight. She's in the dress she wore for her 16th birthday. A gradient of feathers shifting like sunrise from orange to red. Rubies tracing her waist. Her eyes are set off by a new necklace of slim gray metal. For a beautiful moment, I'm certain that the Palafox psych team was wrong. This is Rafi, my confident big sister, every strand of hair in place, every accessory curated, until her arms wrap around me and I feel the shudders in her grip, the panic in her heartbeat. Her door wasn't even locked. She's too beaten to run. She pulls away, spins once around. I dressed up in your favorite little sister. When the siren started, I knew you'd come. I can hardly breathe. You're beautiful. And you're real. Her words came in a whisper. He said you were dead, half of me gone. The need in her gaze makes me ashamed. I didn't miss her with that intensity. The world was too busy hitting me. I had a war to fight, a boy to learn. While she was stuck in this room, I can see it behind her, the walls set to the same colors she picked when we were 10. The photos of us together, erased from the house servers but taped to our walls. The velvet dog whose tiny artificial brain learned to tell us apart even when our father couldn't. The room looks to me smaller now, not even half alive. Rafi reaches out, runs a finger across the scar above my eye on our scar. Nice makeup, she says. Who did it? A friend. You have friends now? She murmurs, ecstatic and jealous and sad. After this long apart, it's strange to see my face in hers, like some pretty era software showing what the surgeons will make of me. More elegant, more refined, more fragile. She looks at her fingertip. It's slick from touching my face. It's on my hands as well, and in my hair. Naya, I say. Oh, poor Frey. When the siren started, I told her to run away. I'm sorry she didn't. I take my sister's hand. It's not your fault. It's not our fault. Come on. We take the stairs down to the med center. The commandos stare at our identical faces, that baffled expression. I'm so used to it, redoubled, as if no one ever really believed there were two of me. Rafi greets them like visitors in our home, a haughty nod and a measuring glance for each. And through her gaze, I realize how motley a company we are. The rebels in their skins, Yandre's arm and bandages, all of them are injured in some way. Dr. Levia finds his voice first. We've corrupted the Spida citywide, and the feeds are under our control. He looks out the broken window, but there isn't much time to turn this fight around. Against the dark sky, the battle seems muted now. Streaks of light and smoke, but no more burning rings. The Palafox's plasma guns must be expended. This speech better be good, Boss X says. A speech? Rafi claps her hands. Lucky I dressed up. No, big sister. This one's mine. She draws herself taller, imperious again. And what exactly are you going to say? That you're declaring a coup against him. That we've shut down the dust so the army and citizens can side with you. That you'll be the leader now and everything will change. You can handle all that. For a moment, I'm her little sister again, but I hold her gaze. I'm ready for this. She smiles. Here's what I think, Frey. If we really want to hit him hard, we should address our city together. No one speaks. It slowly ticks into place in my brain. This is all our plans combined, tearing everything away from him at once. His power, his city, his home, his secrets. You're right, I say. Boss X lets out a rumbling laugh.